You think your dog lives for walks, right? But what if I told you, your dog might secretly dread it? That's what I discovered the hard way with my dog, Max. Every evening I'd grab the leash, he'd wag like crazy, and I'd feel like a good owner. Until one day he stopped. The leash came out and he froze. No wag, no sparkle, just a quiet look. Half confusion, half fear. The vet ruled out pain, so what changed? Turns out, I did. My perfect walk routine was slowly breaking his trust. I wasn't walking with him, I was walking at him. Today we're breaking down the walking habits 90% of owners still get wrong, and how mistake number 2 was the moment Max stopped looking at me the same way. First mistake, treating the walk like a task. It starts subtle. You clip the leash, glance at your phone, and mentally plan dinner. Before you know it, you're walking your dog like checking a box. I used to think I was being efficient. Get it done fast, let Max do his business, and back home. But here's the truth. Dogs feel that disconnection. A University of Helsinki study found dogs read human attention through micro-body cues. Shoulder tension, eye direction, even size. When you zone out, your dog senses rejection. The walk becomes a cold routine, not a shared adventure. The day Max stopped wagging, I realized he wasn't bored. He was heartbroken. Since I started talking to him again, letting him lead sometimes. His ears perk up, tail relaxed, and that magic spark returned. You're not walking the street, you're walking a relationship. Treat it like one. Mistake number 2, walking too fast or too focused. You're late, your playlist is on, and you stride like it's cardio. Meanwhile, your dog's trying to smell the world, and you're dragging him through it. Dogs' sense of smell is 10,000 times sharper than ours. When they pause to sniff, it's not distraction, it's data. Every scent tells them who's been there, what changed, whether it's safe. Cutting that short is like slamming their eyes shut mid-sunset. I used to tug Max along whenever he stopped, until a trainer asked, "If your friend stopped to take a photo, would you yank their arm?" That line hit me hard. Now, I time sniff breaks. A few seconds at a tree buys me a calmer, happier dog the rest of the walk. Rushing ruins connection. Slow down, breathe, and let your dog teach you patience one sniff at a time. Mistake number 3, leash tension. Most owners think, if my dog pulls, I pull back. Simple, right? Wrong. That's the leash fight, and no one wins. When you yank, your dog's neck absorbs the shock. Over time it causes pain, fear, and what vets call leash reactivity. One study in applied animal behavior science found dogs trained with leash jerks developed double the stress markers of those trained with harnesses. When I switched Max to a front clip harness and started rewarding slack leash moments, he looked back more often, not out of fear, but trust. Remember, the leash isn't a control rope, it's a conversation line. Pull and you shout, loosen and you listen. Mistake 4, ignoring their cues. Your dog stops suddenly, tail stiff, eyes locked ahead, and you pull him along. Sound familiar? That pause is your dog saying, "I don't feel safe." Maybe it's a scent of another dog, maybe a loud noise. When you drag them, you override their instincts. The very thing that keeps them alive. Max once froze near a parked car. I thought he was being stubborn. Turns out, there was a loose dog behind it. He sensed it before I saw it. Since then, I learned to read the signals. Ears back, lip licking, paw lifts. These aren't random quirks, they're language, and when you honor it, your dog learns to trust you even more. Learning something new? Tap subscribe and keep going. Mistake 5, rushing bathroom breaks. You wouldn't want someone tapping their foot while you're trying to go, right? Dogs take time because their bathroom habits are communication. They mark, they analyze, they claim. A Frontiers in Zoology study showed dogs even align themselves north-south to poop, guided by Earth's magnetic field. Crazy, right? So when you tug them mid-squat, you're interrupting a biological ritual. Max used to look guilty every time I hurried him. Now I wait, breathe, and let him finish his research. The reward: fewer indoor accidents, and a dog who actually trusts that I'll wait for him to be comfortable. Turns out patience pays off. In poop and peace. Mistake number 6, staring at your phone. I know, quick text, quick scroll. But your dog notices. When you look down, your posture changes, your body stops responding to their signals. A British canine behavior survey found that dogs walked by distracted owners had 40% more sudden pull incidents and twice the stress behaviors. Whining, licking, pacing. Walk time isn't just physical, it's bonding time. You're their pack leader, not their Uber driver. The next time you feel tempted to check your phone, remember, to your dog, your attention is the walk. Look up, talk, react. You'll be shocked how much calmer your dog becomes when they know you're present. Mistake 7. Walking the same route every day. Routine feels stable to humans, but for dogs, it's sensory boredom. Imagine watching the same movie every single night. A 2022 canine cognition review found that dogs introduced to new environments weekly had 60% higher cognitive stimulation and fewer anxiety signs. Max used to drag his paws halfway through our usual block, so I tried something new, a park detour. Suddenly, he trotted like a puppy again. Variety feeds curiosity. Curiosity builds happiness. Even turning left instead of right is enough to light up their brain. Let your dog remix the playlist once in a while. Mistake number 8. Forcing social interactions. We love the idea of our dogs being social butterflies, greeting every pup they see, but not all dogs want that. Some are introverts. Forcing them to say hi can cause anxiety or even fights. In fact, 7 out of 10 dog scuffles at parks start with forced greetings, not aggression. Watch for cues. Tucked tails, turned heads, or lip licks mean no thanks. Max, for example, loves people but hates nose-to-nose meetings with strangers. So now, we walk parallel or keep a few meters apart. Respect earns trust. The best walks aren't about how many dogs they meet. It's about how safe they feel around you. Mistake 9. Wearing the wrong gear. That retractable leash you love? It's one of the most dangerous tools. It teaches dogs to pull, creates sudden whiplash, and in emergencies it's impossible to reel in safely. Veterinary ERs report thousands of hand injuries yearly from tangled cords. I learned that lesson when Max darted after a cat and the cord sliced my palm open. A sturdy 6-foot leash and harness changed everything. More control, less stress. Walks are about connection, not convenience. The right gear protects both ends of the leash. Mistake number 10. Forgetting the emotional side. Here's the truth. Walks are never just about exercise, they're your dog's daily story time, how they decompress, explore, and reconnect with you. When you treat it like a checklist, you rob them of that joy. The day I started walking with Max, instead of walking him, talking, letting him lead, even laughing out loud, I saw something change. The leash went slack. He looked up, eyes soft, tail wagging. That's when I realized he didn't need a walk, he needed me. Here's how to know if you're walking right. During your next walk, stop talking, stop moving, and just observe your dog. Do they glance back at you, or avoid eye contact? Do they explore confidently, or keep checking if it's okay? Those 2 minutes tell you everything. Dogs don't need miles, they need moments of connection. Walks don't train obedience, they train understanding. Every leash holds a silent conversation. Make sure yours says, "You're safe with me." Your dog only gets a few walks a day, but to them, those few walks are their day. Make every step a thank you. Comment how you'll change your next walk, then watch our deadly feeding mistake video, because love doesn't stop at the leash.